everyone, I'm McDowell here with another YouTube video, and today I want to talk about education. Yeah, school is about to start back up already, so I'm going to try to make sure it's not as boring as you would get if you was in the classroom. So, school is back up and going again. And I know probably been tough for about a couple of years for kids to go back to school, especially with all the masking involved and all the stuff that's been going down in Florida. So I just want to say to the kids, I want to say good luck. Be sure that you try to get what you need to get out of education. Parents, be sure you know exactly what your kids are learning from school, and that you find what is appropriate and what is not appropriate. We all know what real education is, and that is reading, writing, history, social studies, English. You know, we know how to speak it too well these days. I mean, even learning how to math, reading, science, and all that. Everything, all that is more important than what they're trying to teach and what Disney is trying to promote. So the thing is, those general education is more important than anything else. Even more important than sports or anything that involves physical activity. It's best to always have both a good mind and a good healthy body all the way around. That's how you actually become a better person in life and be a smart person in life and be able to get through with life without having to have much stress. And it does take a lot of stress on you for both education and sports and trying to stay in shape and all that. But kids, you'll do just fine. Just listen to your parents. Focus on your education. Education is very important. And also, if you have any questions, be sure to speak your mind. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Everyone has a question. Everyone has a question. Whether or not it'd be so dumb that you guys say, well, that was stupid. No. Always ask questions of things you don't understand. And the thing is, that's how we learn. We grow up. We learn about different things and what we should actually learn about that's actually is important. And like I said, the general education is a lot more important than what they're teaching in the teachers union. Now, parents, you all know that you want a great education for your children. You want all the great things that you want them to have that you didn't have. And the one thing you sure don't want is them to have a over budgetized college graduation funding. And sure enough, that's how things are happening right now. That you're having a tough time to try to come up with a college fund for your kids so they can get a great education, not be partying all night, or get arrested or anything like that. No one wants that for their kids. And I just want to say to all the underage teenage boys and girls, hey, yeah, education is boring. School is boring. School sucks. And depending on where you are, you want to make sure that you do everything possibly you can to be a good student. Because in life, if you don't even have a high school diploma these days, you can't even push a broom. That's just how bad education is. Now, in some parts, people tend to get their GEDs at the bottom of a hat. But the thing is, you still need to know all the basics of education so you can get the right job, get the right kind of color and the right word. Money. Yeah, money helps with a lot of things. And that's the one thing that women love the most about men is money. The only color, the third, probably even the third color they can see, where it be pink, purple, but green. And the only word they probably don't even know how to spell either, money, money. The 5-letter word they love the most is money. And guess what? Men, the one we can't hardly hold on to very much, money, but we know how to count very well. And we know if we get down to zero, we're in trouble. If we get down to -0, we're broke. So, when it comes to learning how to count, you're going to have to learn how to count and how to multiply, divide, and do percentages if you want to make money so that you can actually get the right kind of job. So you're not being so poor and trying to, scrape by just because you're trying to pay off all your debts. So be careful who you loan money to. So men, Be sure you know. Be sure you if you really want to dream big and work hard to be big, then go ahead and worry about your education and worry about your career. That if women keep saying the same thing over and over, feminist quote, all men are useless. Or another one that I heard from one of my subscribers, men are disgusting. Ladies, you speak English like that, we ain't going to be talking no more English. We'll be basically doing sign language, basically like flip the bird. And those of you who don't know what flip the bird means, I'm sure you can probably look it up on Google or ask your parents about it. Especially since they always flip the bird when they're being cut off or in a traffic jam. But don't ever do that on the first date. But yeah, even learning how about literature and English, which, like I said, we don't know how to speak very well this much anymore. Like every time I try to do a video, I always get tongue tied, like almost like the bug from Men in Black. And also, men, we know how bad we get when we're trying to speak English, especially when we're trying to talk to a girl. Go like, and trust me, it's very embarrassing when we know how to speak English very well at that certain point. But, like I said, as soon as you say money, women understand you. That's, like I said, it's the only color they know how, the only color other than pink and purple they don't know how to find. Ladies, you keep saying those English words, like I said, you keep saying those, we'll never speak English again. We'll learn how to speak sign language, but it's not English no more. So, men and women, be sure you know exactly what your education is good for. Make sure it's right for all the right reasons. That's just for being serious. As for the teenagers, like I said, you get the right education, you make the right kind of money. You live a happy life and all that. And now I'm going to point you to the next part of the video. What you keep doing if you try to get the right education, get the right degrees, to get the right college courses and all that. And I'll show you what success actually shows you. Trust me, it's all on my wall. I'm going to just graciously show it to you. So hold on. Okay, here we are. Let's start on this wall. Okay, see that? That is 5 years of service from my very first job. 5 years of service. And then one reason why they hired me was because of my education. Like I said, I got a college degree in associate in robotics and in augmented science, and also a PLC programming certificate. I'll show you that in a second. But by doing so, came to even learn how to fight fire at their place too. And here you go. This is my robotics certificate and my PLC programming certificate. Like I said, I basically was a nerd in school and loved studying robotics, and you have to learn about mathematics, logarithms, and also basic science and all kinds of stuff. Hydraulics, pneumatics, you gotta learn all that stuff in high school and in college. And that was my $1,000 scholarship from Denso Oakland Schools. They give scholarships for everyone who actually do right in school. So always, like I said, get good grades. You'll get one of these. Trust me. And when part of that, when I was in high school, I was part of the Okra robotics team. That's where I participated, and we actually helped build robots and also compete. I think we lost about the late of the season, but then we won the nationals. So. And by being part of that, also became I missed this one, the Technical Honor Society. And by being part of that one, I was actually getting even better grades. Even got college credit. Got dean list twice. Got the honor roll 4 times. And let's see. Okay, all this is mostly all my martial arts stuff. And like I said, the 2 things I mostly excelled the most at was education and martial arts. And you hear what a lot of success looks like when you work hard in the martial arts. You get all this too. But like I said, first education comes first. That's kind of reason why I'm not in the pro circuit, because I was more worried about education more than being champion of the world. Because remember, It's not the fabric that makes you, it's you that makes the fabric. If you're not smart enough to even know how to judge or even know how to count or anything like that, you don't deserve to be in the martial art business. So, you want to know where all my participation trophies are? There you go. Just those three. Just three participation trophies. Everything else, like first, second, and third, all that I had to fight for. I had to train for all that. So that's success right there. You know, they're all pieces of plastic. That's success right there. And all my medals right here, I think it was like about 30, 32, 35 medals. I lost count because it's been so many years. There are a few participation medals, but those are ones, like I said, I hardly count those. I try to count all the ones that were first, second, and place. Look at all these gold medals. Look at all these gold medals here. See? Gold medals. First place medals. And all my certificate, my soak ship. A soak ship is basically certifying an instructor who can teach the martial art from that school. Now, like I said, I also have been certified in CPR and basic first aid. Understanding to get certified in concealed carry permit. So therefore, basically studying to become a firearms instructor. So CPR, CPL training, and also martial art training. Very good. That's why I say hard work comes at a price. It's up to you if you want to decide what you want to do with your future, how much education you want to put at. So, just 1 second. The point is, I want to point out is that martial art to me was a passion that I stick with and trying to pass down right now to the next generation. But also, what I'm trying to pass down is also wisdom and education as well. Education is more important than martial arts because martial art is only the reason why it's declared as self-defense, and self-defense is the Second Amendment. So the freedom of speech, religion, freedom of education, all that comes first before self-defense. You can still have a balance in your life with both education and sports and passion. It's all about how you actually utilize it into being the best person you can be. Because remember, in America, there's an opportunity for anyone, anywhere. It is up to you to know exactly when to do it, and that's the reason why education is important. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. You know, it's a little bit boring talking about education. I try to make it interesting as possible. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Try and get to 1,000 subscribers. God hoping. So hopefully that everything goes well for you in this school year. Parents, be sure you know exactly what your kids are learning. Kids, good luck with education. Do not get discouraged. Do not be shy. You ask questions. You study hard. You go through hard. And you try to get a good life in education. And I wish you well. This is Albert McDowell signing off.